Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves.
Hello and welcome to my part 3, my third meal of the day. And again, I have discussed I am a 50-year-old woman in perimenopause, and I am sharing exactly what I am eating every day. I'm eating pretty much the same things for the past probably 8 months, where I had gained about 13 pounds, and this is what I have been eating every day to lose those 13 pounds, which I have done, and as well maintain what I lost. Okay, so this is part 3. I'm going to do my dinner, but again, I've discussed I intermittent fast and I do some long fasting around my cycle. So when I say it's not really dinner, it could be dinner, it could be not, but I eat 3 times a day, trying to hit at least 30 to 40 grams of protein in each of those sittings, okay, or those meals. So this is somewhat like a dinner. Normally this would be a dinner. So what I do is I take a veggie, I prioritize the protein. So this is kind of the setup that I use. So I do a veggie. So today we are doing organic protein greens, which they are sweet pea leaves, and they have pretty good amount of protein. Or I use some sort of other leaf mix, or just like maybe a bowl. I start with a bowl of broccoli or cauliflower. So it's basically is set up with a veggie, a protein, and then I usually use a bean because I'm a vegetarian. I don't use meat. So I do eggs. Sometimes I will do some egg, hard-boiled eggs for protein. But today but I always do that same concept. So it's always set up that way. So a veggie or a green, whether that's, like a leafy, or like just a bowl of vegetables to start with, and then I just add everything into it. So it's sort of like a salad, but sometimes it's just like a vegetable bowl. Also, we are doing cucumbers. So I chopped up some cucumbers to add in. So another vegetable. I try and do at least like 2 or 3 vegetables, which this is like, I believe these are some spinach in here in this little mix as well. Okay, then we do our protein. This to me is number 1. Okay, so I like this yellowfin tuna, the Genova. I'm really picking on my tuna. I love this one. And this video is not sponsored by any of these products. This actually for the can has, I think it's 29? Yes, it's 29 grams of protein. So we almost hit our protein with this can of tuna. I switch it up. Sometimes I do the sardines. I try not to eat the tuna every night because then I'm worried about the mercury. So I'll either do a tuna maybe 2 days a week, and then I'll do like a salmon, or I do like a sardines. I know not everyone loves sardines. I like them, but I am picky. I have to have the boneless, skinless, and I like them in olive oil. So this as well is in olive oil. I drain a little bit of the olive oil, even though I know the olive oil is probably really good to ingest this way. But for me, I also have a gallbladder issue, so I have to watch. If the meal is too heavy, fatty, then I could get in trouble. So we're just going to open this can, and then I just kind of drain out a little bit of the olive oil. So I still keep a little bit of that in there, but just making sure that I don't get too much, okay? Because I could get in trouble. So then we're just going to dump this right in. And I'll just kind of salt, a little bit of salt with that, just a little bit on the tuna. And we like pepper. You got to season it up. Yes. Okay, and then I also do a bean, okay? Any sort of bean. So I like garbanzo beans. It's another source of fiber and as well more protein. So these are just, I sometimes will drain and rinse in the can, and then I'll just put them in a little baggie and they'll give me a couple servings. So we've got our beans. So remember that's how you build it. So you want your protein, some veggies, greens, whatever you choose, and then as well, I like to add a bean, and that is your base. And then you can just kind of add whatever. Then we're gonna make a really quick little dressing. I love this dressing. I just squeeze about a fresh lemon, maybe like a tablespoon, doesn't have to be exact. This may not be quite a tablespoon, but yeah, you get the picture. A little bit of fresh lemon juice. And then as well, we want to do a little bit of this rice vinegar. So it's kind of like a maybe Asian sort, just a little bit of rice vinegar. this is one portion. So just for me, guys, I know I've got other people in my family, but I basically eat before them. I know, it's sucky. And then I like this tahini. It also has protein in it. It is ground sesame seeds. I love it. And it's such a good base for a dressing. So I wing it. I probably put a little bit less than a tablespoon of the tahini. And again, because this is just for me. Now, if I'm doing this, sometimes my husband will have one with me and my son likes it too. But I'm just showing you here just one serving, because a lot of times it is just one serving for me. Okay, and then that's it. Oh, and don't forget the best ingredient. Have you been having a hard time getting sriracha? Oh my gosh, you guys. I love my sriracha. And I was out of it for almost a year. You know, there's a shortage in the peppers or all kinds of stuff going on about this sriracha. But this makes it. So then you put like maybe a tablespoon. I put like a tablespoon. You probably don't need that much, but we like sriracha. So then, and that's it. And maybe just a tiny pinch of salt. That might have been a little more pinch of salt. And then I take my little whisk and I just stir that up. And it's just literally like a quick little easy, and I've kind of changed it around and used it. Then I will add just a little tiny bit of water. You can make it like how runny you want. Just a little bit of water, and then that gives you more of a drizzle-ish consistency, which is easier to drizzle over the salad. And this is so easy. So you guys, that was so easy. Lemon, tahini, rice vinegar. You can put soy sauce in it as well. I don't know, sometimes I'm not in the mood for the soy sauce in it. And that's it. And this is pretty runny. You may want it a little thicker, and then you just go ahead and add more tahini if you want it thicker. Let's give that a taste. It's perfect. It's so good. And then we take it and we drizzle right like that. And this is it, guys. And like we said, this is probably close to, I'd say, almost 30 grams from the tuna. And then the beans is going to give you a couple more. And even the tahini has some. So we are hitting probably close to maybe 38, close to 40 grams of protein. Voila. Yum, yum. And then just for good measure, yes, a little more sriracha. Bon appetit. Yum. Look at that, guys. Yum. You got everything you need in there. Bon appetit. Hello, I'm back. Okay, I've got one more thing to show you. I like to end the day with this. So it's dessert. We have to have dessert, come on. And I've learned through this journey of losing this weight and learning how I need to eat a little bit differently during perimenopause, menopause, is that we need to be able to indulge still, and you need to just find alternatives. So find something that still makes you feel like you're indulging and it's a little bit sweet, and because you can't just think that you can just never have dessert, okay? Life is too short. So we need to just find something that we can enjoy, that we still feel like it's, you know, it satisfies us. But what I have done is I've decided to just make sure it has a lot of protein. So this is my little dessert. But I also use this to round out my meals in case I do my last meal and I don't hit that 30, 40 grams of protein, then this is a perfect way to get another dose of protein to round it out. So like my dinner that I just showed you guys earlier was probably about 30, like we said, it wasn't quite 40. So now we are going to hit another, probably, I'm going to show you. Okay, so I like these little Chobani yogurts. You guys know I use this yogurt also in the morning or my first meal of the day, my little seed bowl, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so I take one of these and there's always a little bit of water in there. Dump that out. Okay, so let's just dump this in a bowl. These are great, you guys, because they are 0 sugar. I showed you guys the vanilla one that I use in the morning for my other concoction. But this is strawberry, and it's the same thing. They're only 60 calories, and it's sweetened with stevia, so the right perfect amount of sweet, okay? Then I take cottage cheese. And you guys, you know what? This is probably the only dairy that I eat. I do a little half and half. I'll do cottage cheese and I'll do Greek yogurt and that kefir as well. So, but what I have found with cottage cheese is cottage cheese can make a great dessert. And it also, I even use cottage cheese for like kind of like a salad dressing. So like I'll literally mix this cottage cheese with like sriracha. It makes it great, and mix it with like my veggies and my greens. It's really good. And plus, just think then you're adding another, let's see, 13 grams of protein and half a cup. So for this, we're probably just going to do, like I said, this is one of these little cups. You can just do this is, I think, how many ounces is this? I think this is 5.3 ounces. So about that in yogurt. And then you want to just take a spoonful. I don't even know if I'm doing exactly a half a cup, so we might not be getting that full, but just like 2 big tablespoons. So we're close to a half a cup would be that 13 grams. So we're close to that, okay? Then you want to mix that up. This is strawberry flavored yogurt. So guess what we're getting at here, guys? This is like a strawberry cheesecake, okay? Okay, so then I'll add some coconut because we like texture, and coconut is good for us. It's a good fat. A little bit of coconut. Almost tastes like one of those like fruit cottage cheese type salads that maybe your great aunt or your grandma used to make, right? Okay, so stir that up with plus what's really good too is like if you have some apples or even grapes chopped up, is so good. Okay, then I like to do the blueberries, these wild blueberries. And they're frozen, but isn't that, whoa, oh my gosh, you guys, that's way too many blueberries. Oh my gosh, we didn't need that many. I mean, it's okay, but we don't want that many. Oh my gosh, you guys, how am I going to get them back out? All right, well, this is very blueberry-ish. So, I guess we can't have too many blueberries. So there you have it, and just mix this up. I sometimes, since the blueberries are frozen, just let it sit. But Liz, this is so good, okay? And this is another, like I said, this little cup here has, it has 11 grams of protein. Then we've got probably, let's say another 11 grams of protein because maybe we didn't quite get our half a cup of the cottage cheese. Hello protein. So we just rounded out the day with another, like we said, like 22 grams of protein. And it's dessert and it's lovely. So please try this and let me know what you think. Yum.